Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. How's everyone doing? Hello. At the beach. Where the hose at? Cocky one. Boing, boing. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. We're we're getting into it. We're gonna start the stream soon. We're just cooking sharks right now. Welcome, welcome. All right. Welcome. Just go cook up some more sharks. While we're doing this, we can look at the collection log for Araxxor. We're missing a Noxious Point and an Araxxite Fang. We have 2 drops in 565 kills, which is not great. We're a little bit dry, but that means we get to hope for something good. Maybe some back-to-back drops. Araxxite Fang and Noxious Point. Those are the ones we're looking for. I don't know if we'll get them this task. Might do, might not do. Either way, it would be an upgrade for Tob. Actually, it would make Tob a little bit more complicated. Because I'm thinking, if I bring the Nox Hally to Tob, I'm going to still need to bring the Hammer of Ernick Defender, so that's 2 slots for that switch instead of the 1. And another thing that's sort of been throwing the Tob setup for a loop a little bit is, excuse me. Other thing that's been throwing the Tob setup for a bit of a loop is the, let me see. Oh, why is this? This was peaking quite a bit. Yeah, let's keep that from peaking. The other thing that, sort of threw a wrench in the Tob setup. I have someone who's very good at Tob who will ask about this. But we got Hollowfell. Very cool item. I think I would only bring it for MDPS, but I do like MDPS because freezing is really hard because I don't have an imbued heart, so I'd need to bring in like ancient brews and whatnot. It's weird. And specific to where I can't get drained. It's very precise, and I don't have any room for mistakes if I want to catch all my freezes. Freezing is hard in my current setup. That's why Imbued Heart is really the goal. So that's why I'm gonna be shifting over to Mortimer for my Slayer for a while, I think. Mortimer for Slayer for a while because well... Huh. I think Mortimer Slayer for the Imbued Heart, occasionally going to Konar, try and get a Hydra's task. And spoon me the... Yeah, we'll just spoon me the Lance. Dragon Hunter Lance. Okay. We are good to go, I think, as far as food. 200 sharks, 240 crumbs. That'll be enough to finish the Araxxor task. So let's take that, do that. Let's see. This is good to go. We're grooving. Ah. Zillion is almost never in the menagerie because I keep dying with her out. I'll go to Ardoin and pick her back up in a bit. But, not immediately, because if I do get the pet, I do want it to pop up behind me. Well... Araxxor has been a lot of fun. My friends have criticized me for how brainless I do it. I do it weird, where, like, I don't do any of the easy mechanics that would solve some issues in, like, the main part of the fight, but then I go, like, super hard on the step under for the end of the fight. Yeah, it's... I don't like a lot of the tech. I like to have a bit of a brain-off fight. And I'm not too concerned about, like... I got most of the combat achievements done already. The only ones I'm missing for combat is the speed time, kill 6 within 10 minutes, and the kill it 10 times in a single trip. Killing it 10 times in a single trip is, like, a Blood Fury angle, which, like, it's not that hard. Just have a Blood Fury on the account. What the fuck? Why you explode on me, red crab? The step under is really fun. I like that part a lot. And we got a supply drop. Easy. And then we just boop 1, boop 2. Okay, let's get in. I was in at the wrong time. There we go. I was punished for my hubris. That is fine. Venom sacks, pretty good. The anti-venoms, the extended anti-venom pluses are very good. Although I do need to get the pie to boost for them. That's not too bad. After this, I'll go get the pie and make a lot, because I have a lot more venom sacks now. Wait. We do not shoot the red crabs. We let the red crabs explode. And then we get this special. 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I don't know how to do the step under. Like, the step from here to here. And as I was trying to ping those tiles, I took damage unnecessarily. Great. Okay, I didn't want to proc it there. There we go. Slurp and eat. We're gonna have a lot of alcohols by the end of this. Let's see, what's our loot tracker looking like? 25 mil. Oh, that's a lot of friggin' dragon maces. I'm gonna sip the surge pot because we're gonna need it for next kill. Nothing too fancy going on. Very relaxed Araxxor killing. I keep thinking about, like, how would my account progression have gone if I hadn't spooned the ink mace? It would have gone very differently, probably, but because I spooned the ink mace, I get to have fun and do cool things, like Araxxor well. And I don't need to grind Abyssal Sire. That would have been dog shit. I hate fucking Abyssal Sire. sucks over there. There we go. Perfect. And yoink, more anti-poison. Okay. Not great. Oh, we could ship the... I don't know how many kills I've gotten so far this trip. The 10 kill trip might just happen if I get, like, lucky on supply rolls back to back. And I don't make any dumb mistakes. Just had to be careful there. Where do I want to be when I proc and rage? I might proc and rage down like this angle. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll get another Venomois. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then that... Oh, that's gonna be awkward with the, red crab. That was a bit awkward. I usually don't do it that direction, but made it work. More rune shields. It might be worth it to bring Death Charge here. I can Death Charge off of a lot of stuff. But then that's another inventory slot. Well, actually, no. If I think about it, if I bring Death Charge, I can just deposit the Surge Pot. That's probably more efficient. Well, I haven't... And I'm not using Surge Pot doses that way. Oh. Because I only ever use Surge Pots. Like... in, like, Tob. Jesus. What the fuck was I went over to check Discord and realized I was fucking dying. What the fuck? Why was I attacking Araxxor with the crossbow? Going deep under. Perfect. We have a good couple of hits here. Yeah, we could go for another kill. Well, only 24 more Araxxor to go. I'll double shot that one. The ACB is not the best for killing these guys. I really would have liked the Ballista. The Sunlight Hunter would be better by a single tick. Ah, another supply drop, eh? Guess we can stay for one more. Yeah, that single slot for the death charge is gonna be a lot better than the it'll be a lot better than the surge putt. Perfect. Then we go... Huh. Let's not proc the special or enrage. Okay, perfect time to proc enrage. Let's have a nice, clean enrage phase. Unfortunate, that's the end of the trip. $573. Yeah, which so we need Soul and Death. So then we can take out Soul Runes there, Death Runes there. Yeah, that looks good. Let's update that. Oh, poll booth. Quarterly survey. No, the reward blog has come out, like... The reward blog asking people about the updated Raids 4 rewards. That'll be, I don't know. I like a lot of them. Some of them I'm very much against. I think prayer scroll should never have been a raid reward. And I don't like that they're putting zeal as a raid reward, because that just solidifies, like, even harder that, like, oh yeah, it's fine to have prayer scrolls as a raid reward. It makes people less likely to be like, well, maybe we can move Dex and Arcane off of Chambers drop table and onto somewhere else. Because, like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Prayer scrolls are evil. It's the fucking most common drop from Chambers, and it's dog shit and useless, and no one likes it, and everyone agrees that it's bad. But no, we gotta add a prayer scroll to raids 4 as well, and it's gonna be the most common drop that you get every fucking time, and it's gonna be dog shit, and everyone's gonna be like, why did we let this happen again? And then it's like, oh no, but it's a little bit rarer, or maybe it's like different. It's gonna be dog shit. It's dog shit. It's dog shit. It's the worst thing you could put on the raids drop table. A permanent unlock that you can't sell back is terrible for fucking main game. And for irons, it just feels like dog shit and goes straight in the fucking death coffer. It make me upset. Other rewards look kind of cool. The two-handed mage spec looks really good. Huh. Rondash is weird. I think Rondash is gonna be the sort of odd one out of those raid rewards. The dual crossbows are gonna be fucking insanely good. Close to a mega rare on their own, just from how strong they are. Rondash, I don't think Rondash, the weird, like, shield that gives you flat armor and you can reflect sort of like a DFS, but not really. It's weird. I like that it's weird, but because it's sort of not approachable and hard to use, I feel like it's going to be sort of a Ralos situation, where the Ralos is really, really good at high-level PVM. It's necessary for, like, efficient TOBs. It's very cool. I like it a lot, but it's difficult to use and weird to, like, understand right away. You can't, like, just look at a Ralos and be like, oh yeah, this is useful here. This is better here. Like, it's a weird item. Same thing I think is gonna happen with the Rondash, where it's not really gonna be immediately obvious where it's useful, and for that reason people are gonna be like, oh, well, it's bad. When it's not bad, it's just, like, niche, very strong in its niche, but hard to use. You know what I mean? And for that reason, I think it's gonna be less used and less, like, less expensive, I guess. Because the mage DPS, that's just obviously good at a bunch of places. If you need a mage spec, you use it there. Or a mage DPS spec, you use it where you would want a mage DPS spec. Zeal is just good everywhere. It's way, way, way strong. As prayer scrolls always are. Here we go. Show me something. Rune plate legs. Okay. Can we roll the 1 in 150 twice in these last 20 kills? I think we can. I think we do roll the 1 in 150 twice in a row. Back to back. Yeah. But the crossbows, those are just straight up good. Raid rewards look really good, except for the prayer scroll. Prayer scroll is a good reward, but I don't, just on principle, don't think prayer scrolls should be raid rewards. Well, no. I don't... I'm afraid they're gonna fuck it up again. I'm afraid they're gonna make the prayer scroll the most common item from the raid, because it's like, well, everyone wants to unlock the prayer scroll, so we should make it common so everyone can get it. And then you wind up with a chamber situation. But, like, they've recognized that the chambers situation is really, really bad, and no one likes getting prayer scrolls. So, they're addressing it with, like, adjusting the drop rates there. So maybe they're gonna do it better for Raids 4, but I don't trust them, and I do feel like they're gonna make the prayer scroll the most common item, and therefore the one that feels the worst to get. Oh god, oh god! Ah! Oh, we decayed that! Not rewarded for our fucking stupidity. Just straight up punished for that dumb shit. What the fuck? Yeah, Death Charge here is so much better than the Surge Pot. Because now we can guarantee the hammer every kill. Perfect. The one thing I hope they put on the raids drop table for raids 4 is, like, bird's nests. It would be nice. It would be nice to have secondaries that are, like, actually useful. Basically, what I'm saying is, I want to stop going to Giant Mole. If I could just run a raid and get my secondaries for fucking Ceradomin Brews, that would be amazing. Please, please, please put bird's nest on the drop table, please. Let's kill the green one before enrage. Save a little bit of damage. Take a 5 here, running over the poison. There we go. And what do we get? More rune plate legs. Is this 3 rune plate legs, like, back to back? I'm gonna flick Piety, because I don't think I have the prayer to camp it. Ow. Did not miss, or I misclicked there. Although, I am getting close to 99 defense. That'll be cool. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saved enough prayer. Should be able to camp everything from here on out. Guaranteed to 80. That corner is fine to be acided. This gives us a whole 2 sides to do our little step under. Good luck me, let us see. More 8 rune plate legs. Jesus. Five kills, 4 of them were rune plate legs. Okay. Great, love that. Let's get back there. 17 more kills. Hopefully we get lucky. Did a big lot of cleaning the house yesterday. I should probably change the litter box. Well, I changed the litter boxes like yesterday, but had to vacuum like the whole house. It was kind of nice. It's nice to pick everything up, get things kind of organized, clear things off. Cats were freaking out though. The cats do not like the vacuums. Ah. Miss. It's perfect. The day I miss twice in a row with the Dragon Warhammer is the day I start questioning whether or not it's time to get a Elder Maul. I've been part of an Elder Maul split on this account. It feels really bad that it wasn't in my name. I've seen so many good purples on this account, like raiding with people, but the only ones I've gotten in my name are prayer scrolls. So I do have like a particular bone to pick with the fact that prayer scrolls are the most common. Because they're both the most common and the most useless. Okay, this is really bad positioning. I'm gonna drag it one tile back. And then I think we have to do, like... Oh god, this is real kind of fucky. We're gonna try it this way. We're gonna try it that way. I took a 49 because I'm a dingus, but there we go. Red spider eggs. This is pretty good. I like getting those. Oh. Although this is my least favorite rotation. Do not want that. Let's let the green one come in a little bit. What the heck? Did I miss the green one? No, I must have just... I did something wrong there. There we go. Wines of Zammy. That's okay. It's okay. I just want a boss. Some kind of boss. Like, besides Zilliana. But Zilliana's dookie doo-doo. No one likes it. I don't know. Giant Mole isn't that bad. Did I get the Death Charge proc from that? Yes. Huh. Huh. And... there we go. Perfect. Show me something. "14 kills left, 14 rolls at the table." This is the best rotation. Taking a 7 from that sucks, but my movement was bad. And they don't really behave like, the Araxxites don't really behave quite like the Nilos in Tob. It's a little bit weird. Okay, that was really dumb. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Easy. Woo! There we go, BB. That's a Nox Hally complete. Hell yeah. That is our Nox Hally. Nice! Okay, something I want to try out. Something I really want to try out with the Nox Hally. Ooh, don't whack with the fucking Dragon Warhammer. That's how you lose all of your DPS. Why did I stand on the shit? Don't stand in stupid, stupid. That's how you beat this game. Any boss. Pray correct and don't stand in stupid. There we go. Okay, back to back. Give me the fang! Give me the fang! Aw, dang it. Okay, well, doesn't really matter so much. I would like the fang. I'll keep going to Araxxor as a boss until I get the fang. But Let's check it out. Release these placeholders. And look at this. Do you wish to combine all three pieces to create a noxious halberd? This process is non-reversible. Yeesh. Hell yeah, look at that. Nice. This is actually really friggin' cool. So this gives me plus 38 strength, 107 wait, hold on. Let's look. So this is my best crush setup. 160 crush, 149 strength versus... Actually, no. That's not my best crush setup. I mean, I do have the zombie helm, but I don't think the zombie helm is worth it unless something is particularly tanky. But we have... 155 strength to 193. God damn. Nox Hally's cool. Nox Hally's really cool. But then this also means my top setup is going to be really funky. Yeah, we only have the Hosta so far, but once we get a Fang, our stab slash crush weapons are gonna look really good. I gotta redo the weapons tab a little bit. We'll figure it out. We'll organize the weapons tab. I'm just sitting here like scratching my chin like what am I gonna do with this thing? Okay. Nothing really different about the setup. Let's just finish out this Araxxor task. See if we get lucky on the Fang. Although there is one place I'll do the rest of this Araxxor task, and then there's one thing I want to try, which is Melee Zulrah. Ooh, that's exciting. Ooh, we got the fucking hally, and then I'll like figure out what my MTPS setup for Tob looks like. Youchers. Ah. What, Stella? What? I'm not barking. That's not me. That when the mushroom mouth opens like that with the bark, that's not me. That's my dog Stella. You'll know when it's me. Okay? But that one wasn't me. I don't know what she's barking at. I could go check in a minute. But I don't really think it matters too much. Probably just someone leaving like a door knocker or a door hanger thing. We're doing a rage phase goofy style. $11 more KC. So if we get 6 kills a trip, that'll be 2 trips done. Which is pretty reasonable considering may get a supply drop on one of these. Usually 5 kills a trip is like comfortable. Ah. Hey, my nose. It's all plugged up. Why am I death charging right now? I don't have any reason to. Although if I had the Kiston, oh good lord, you know I'd be whacking things. I'm confident in my step under, I'm just gonna pray against the green one. And show me the fang. Spider teleports. Ew, poopy rotation. Poopy rotation. Ew, gross. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting all fucked up. That was really bad. Bad and dumb for a number of reasons. I didn't position it right going into Enrage, and then I popped red weird, and I kept getting hit because I wasn't doing the step under. A lot of things went wrong there. Double miss? Oh lord, no. What have I done? Araxxor is gonna be 30% more tanky. What will I do? Fucking hell, I hate this rotation. I'll take a 5. For the sake of not losing attacks. Nox Hally complete, though. Hey, that's pretty good. Why am I flicking to that prayer? If anything, I should just be turning off piety there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six. And I don't think we proc Enrage from this health without another Acid Walk. So I'm going to set up for another Acid Walk. Oh god, okay, we've procced it. Took a shit ton of unnecessary damage that kill. There we go. Easy. 120 monkfish. What is this? Since when? Since when? Oh yeah. There we go. Landed that hammer at least. Hello? Hello? Why is my shift click not... Why is my shift click walk under not working? Does my Okay, my shift click does not work when caps lock is on. What the fuck happened? I spilled water on my keyboard and now everything's fucked. Okay. Unless this is a supply drop. Yeah, that's what I thought. Didn't kill Araxxor enough times. Just a few more kills and then we're done. Hey, but we got a wonderful weapon for Vardorvis. Oh, that'll be fun. I do want to see how it feels at Vardorvis, because that'll be cool. But a couple of things. After... I want to test out, after this task, I'm going to go to Mortimer. See what task Mortimer decides to give me. See if it's any good. Of course, Mortimer is gonna most likely give me, like, smoke devils and, like, cave crawlers and shit like that. Just because a creature has a superior doesn't mean it's a good Slayer creature. Five, six. That was weird. 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Thrall going up. Crossbow, add a mirror back. Whack. Iraq. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We proc it here. We proc it here because my heart is true. Just had to do a cheeky little... Ooh. Inventory is full. Some antidotes. Three. I was gonna count down Araxxor spawn, but actually I was counting down the Thrall timer. Okay, we landed a hammer. We hit like a 1, but... But the double death charge won't fail me. I don't know why I was wasting surge pots here. This is just... Double death is so much better. I think I had it in my head because I'm on Spellbook Swap for Tob. I had the idea that, like, oh, if I bring another rune for Death Charge, that'll be a lot of, like, a lot of inventory pressure. But, like, it's not. It's one slot. You know, it's already filling that slot with the Surge Pot anyway. So, like, at least here, why would I not bring it? Why am I going so goofy style here? Well, didn't really need the step under that much, but more usage. We can get 5 kills this trip if we get like a supply drop. Two, 4, 5, 6. Move one here. Step and attack. And wait. 1, 2. Attack. 1, 2. I think I'm just gonna eat here. Rather than risk it trying to get more damage in. I'll re-super combat here. Roll. Death charge. Perfect. One supply drop. That's all I'm asking for. Whack the 69 hammer. Nice. One. 2. One, 2. Let's see. Toad flax. More toad flax. Yay. Could use some Ranar seeds, but I'll take toad flax, I guess. Miss. Hit. Perfect. There we go. Doink 1. Doink 2. 13 seconds left on the death charge. I don't think the next one's up in time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now we're in cycle. If I die here, that's my own fault for messing up the step under. I did mess it up, but not in a way that killed me. Supply drop, please? No, we got 2 more kills. 2 more kills on the trip. Perfect. And this should be... I mean, 2 more chances. I don't think I'll get it. I hope I'll get it. I don't think I will. But 2 more chances, and then I'll figure out how Mortimer works. Actually, you know what? What'd be fun to end the stream? I'll do, like, a melee Zulrah kill, and then a melee Vardorvis kill. Alright. Whack. I don't have the Bellator ring, so I'm not going to be doing the ring swap, although the ring swap is very cool. I will be going in with the Amulet of Torture unless Araxxor decides to be cool to me and give me the Rancor right now. Blah, 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 blah. Perfect. And a Rancor? No. 67 nature runes. Is that rare drop table? That might be rare drop table. Okay. Last kill of the task. 36, 42. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 step unders. Yay, 54 tasks complete. For 2 dragon maces. Oh! Very cool, very cool, very cool. Okay. Time for me to I think I want to be on Venge. Let me look up. How do I want to do the melee setup? We definitely want that. We don't want that. We want this. Where's my Serpentine, Bandos, Ring of Recoil Eye, Recoil Settings, Toggle Recoil Effect, Recoil Settings, Toggle Recoil Effect. Okay, and then we want Atlatl and Atlatl darts. How many Atlatl darts am I willing to waste? And also, does a two-way swap into... Let me see. Let me find something to throw these at real quick. Because if a two-way swap... Oh, honey, Mithril ore. Okay. If a two-way swap actually saves... There's a thing over here I can throw it at. Yes, ammo saving is... Okay, so I will do the two-way swap, because ain't no way I'm fucking wasting all of those. There's no way you can make me waste all of those, darts. Actually, you know what? Not even gonna waste it. Not even gonna waste it. We're just going to fully camp melee. We want a super combat, anti-venom. Okay, let's see. Master Scroll Book. Open. How many? I have one Zolander teleport. I'm not using that. We're just going to use home tellies. Take out the runes for vengeance. Where's my venge setup? The hell? Do I not have the venge setup? It's fucking... What is the venge setup? Death. Cosmic, right? No, Death, Astral, Earth. Yeah. I'll take one row of double eats. But I know Zora well enough. This shouldn't be too bad, right? Remember, it is Big Juicy Snake is the code for Zolandra. Let's see how the Nox Hally performs at a Zulra. I haven't been back here in a long time. You dingus dipshit motherfucker. Hello. Hi, Evan Chan. Sorry that you came in here to me swearing, but I hate this boss. This boss and I have a very special relationship in that I hate it and it is evil. Oh yeah, this is incredible already. Oh, we can hit it from here? Cool, cool. Thank you for the sub. I went so dry for the blowpipe. It really pissed me off. I do not have a great loving relationship with Zulra. I have a very terrible time at Zulra. One, two, three, and then we're gonna Chally swipe, and then melee. Perfect. Perfect. Really good time. Speed trialist without even trying. Have I done the new boss? Yes, I have. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to prove that Zoro is good now. I can do Zoro good now. I do have the new boss. It's really, or the new sword. It's really fun. The new boss was a lot of fun. Where is it? Right here. Hollow Fail. It's a lot of fun. I went and trained some defense AFK with it. I got like 150k XP an hour. But I mean, we've just finished the we just finished the Nox Hally today. So that's why I was doing that. Put that away. That away, put that away. I just finished the Nox Hally today, and that's so nice for whenever I need to get Zora Scales or anti-poisons or anything like that, because I don't have to deal with ranging Zora and all the gear switches. It's just very relaxed now. So I'm going to make a gear setup for it. Cha-cha-cha. Then we go that and that. That goes there, that goes there. The rest would be sharks. No, we want to put a whole row of double eats just in case. Although I don't think it'll come to that. And then I'll just save this setup as... Add new setup. Melee. Zulra. I mean, I got really spooned with the ink mace. That was not a fair... That was not fair. That was very much a fluke. Let's see, where is this going? This is going solo bosses. Do I have my old Zora setup? I don't even have an old Zoro setup. I think I just threw it in the bin because I was so upset. But what I do want to do is get a I do want to get a, what's it called, Vardorvis setup going. So that, and then we need soul runes, and 1 slot for death, and then 1 slot for the Book of the Dead, and then we go that. Zar voila. Let's look it up. Let's look it up then. Wait, where's the high scores? Not that one. There one. Okay. Nope. O-I-B-I-O-L-A. I thought it was Zar voila, but it's Zar Viola. Ooh, some very cool boss, KC. A lot of Zora. I don't know. This looks like a lot of fun bosses going on here. I mean, really, you just got to get into some. I mean, these are all pretty good for like Slayer bosses. Zora's a lot of Zora. Some. Yeah, I mean, you can really push this if you sort of challenge yourself and like learn some raids or just pick something that looks fun and try and learn that. Desert Treasure 2 bosses are a lot of fun. I mean, that's fine if you prefer other stuff or it's like difficult to boss, I know. I really enjoy the bossing. I do like some skills. Like, I really like farming. Farming's a lot of fun. I'm getting close to a level. I should probably just jam out that level. Oh, yeah. Raiding is very difficult to get into. I do recommend the We Do Raids Discord if you're, like, looking for teams, especially. Let's put these on Flash, put this on / aggressive. Okay. But We Do Raids is how I learned Chambers. It was a lot of fun. What else? I think this seems like a good enough Vardorvis setup for now. Let me see. Is there anything else? Is there anything else in Vardorvis setup that would be useful? Burning Claws would be fine. Berserker, yeah. Barrow's Clothes, yeah. Nox Hally, good. Oathplate would be best. Amulet of Torture, good. Nezi Face Guard. Yeah. Okay, anything in the hemostatic dressing, I guess, would be good. Okay, either way, let's try it out. Oh, actually, let's save this as our swap to Arceus, and then save this as our Dorvis setup. Okay. South of Mount Quidamortem. And we'll see how Vardorvis goes. I like Vardorvis. not got that quest done. It's fun. It's very challenging. Um, but it's very fun. At least I find it really fun to do the quests and the puzzles and like all of the story. All of the higher, they've been really knocking it out of the park with the newer high level quests. Like Blood Moon Rises is also really incredible. They did like a whole Resident Evil thing for part of it. It was really fun. Um, and Desert Treasure 2, they were talking about like in some of the interviews and dev blogs, they were talking about how they tried to make Desert Treasure 2 feel a bit like Dark Souls, where it's like a real difficult area and then followed by a boss encounter. It was a lot of fun. Yes, I am a trans girl. I stream a little bit. I used to stream under the name Mr. Mommy Man. There were no signs. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I stream sometimes and I still make videos, but yeah. I also draw comics and stuff on like my other socials. You could find some of the stuff I drew. I'm working on one right now that's about when I worked in a fry restaurant and some funny things that happened. Oh, no, yeah, everyone's welcome to ask. Also, if you know, there's a YouTuber, Hanani, and she was, like, the big, like, trans RuneScape player, and I was like, oh, that's cool, a trans girl who plays RuneScape. I'll watch her for no reason, absolutely not any other motivation, not questioning anything about myself when I decided to watch her a lot. But she's really bad at the game, like, comically bad. And I'm like, we have to get more trans girl representation that we're actually good at PvM. Ooh. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I hear some bad things about Fenster. I'm not... Ooh, shit. Almost dead. Oh, dead. I got distracted. Oi. Okay. It's fine. That is tough. That is a tough fight. But yeah, I don't know. There's some weird vibes around Fenster. I don't really know any of the drama. I don't keep up with that kind of stuff, but I hear that opinion a lot, that like, ooh, there's something up there. Oh yeah. Waiting over 6 years, goddamn. That's really tough. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Like, I don't know how, like, permissive or, like, punitive wherever people's governments are, but I mean, I do not publicly advocate for any use of medication that has not been prescribed to you. I do not advocate the use of medication off-label. There is no, all that fucking shit, but, like, do what you need to do. Like, seriously. If it's that long, do what you need to do. But I'm not advocating for any fucking, the whole thing, covering my ass, but it's ridiculous. Still waiting? Waitlists are freaking insane. Luckily, where I'm at, there are informed care clinics where you can just go in and do what you need to do, and they'll prescribe it to you. Basically, like, you know what this medication does, and you're like, yes, and they're like, okay, here you go, here's a prescription. Yeah, it's very scary. I do think it's worth it. You know, every step you take towards feeling better about yourself, it's a victory. Like even the small things. If the you gotta like that's the thing, particularly where I live in the U.S. You gotta the hurdle is like getting onto the medication in the first place, but once you're on it and you have like a history of being prescribed it, you can argue that like, hey, I need this medication, I've been on it, I've been prescribed it, and then it's a lot easier to keep getting it. But oh yeah, the UK, especially the NIH or National Health System or whatever it's called, it's insanely bad. I know of the philosophy tube video on how insane that whole system is. Okay, time to lock in a little bit. Yeah, right-click, attack. That's a neat little trick. You can right-click and attack Vardorvis as it's going under for that little special, and you can actually get an attack in while you are usually frozen. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Ooh, what the heck? I got hit by an axe. Oh, sure. I mean, I'd be happy to bring people along, especially if you want to, like... Ooh, this could kill me. Nope, we're a gamer. Oh, sorry, I can't read chat right now. Oh, Lord. I stepped into that on accident. Okay, he's going under. Right-click attack. Click range. There we go. Perfect. Woo! Okay, so that feels a lot better. That was a 2-minute kill because I was not used to Vardorvis. I gotta get more practice back there. But Nox Hally seems really cool for that. I also gotta figure out my Tob setup now. Always nice to know fellow cringe folk. Yeah. Sure. Oh yeah, of course. I can add you in game. What was it? Viola. There we go. Is that right? TZHAA. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's been about 2 hours. Oh, I knew what else I was gonna do. I was gonna go... But if I gotta go to Mortimer... What's the NPC contact again? There we go. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, well, I'm ending stream, here in a sec. Perfect. I sent you a DM there. Oh, show all. There we go. I was offline. I had my private off there for a sec. Alright. Well, that's gonna do it for today's stream. We finished off a Nox Hally. Very cool. Yeah. That'll do it. Thanks everyone who stopped by. It was fun. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.